this Matrix in the middle there, just saving that tank's life for a period of time, giving the Terran forces a bit more time to pepper the Ultralisks and get rid of them there. And I must say that Idra dealing with these Ultralisks very effectively. I know that when I face Ultralisks, I really just get pummeled left and right. But not if you have enough vessels, and not if you use the energy sparingly. Idra now, picking off this expansion, has successfully prevented Ret from taking this. And again, there's another plague, really getting all of those vessels. Very cool stuff. Ret is going to be causing Idra a headache unless he goes for the repair later on. But wow, that Mutalisk is going to be able to do a lot of damage if he keeps bringing it in. That particular one is not going to be doing any damage because it's been wiped out. But I think Ret will probably be building another one at some point, because he knows that that large vessel cloud out in the midfield just is going to be very vulnerable, and of course 2 more being replaced. So Idra just almost like he's got an endless supply of those vessels, and that's really what's really shifting the game in his favor, I feel, at this late game stage. We're 23 minutes into the game pretty much, and really relying not so much on tanks like we talked about before. Sieging them at exactly the wrong place, but oh man, getting it a second shot in before the Ultras swarm the tanks. I'm not really sure why the swarm went off there, and this lone defiler being pummeled by a shot. I think, oh, here come the vessels. The angry hornet swarm, basically, irradiating everything in sight, getting all of those Ultras and the defiler, so just shutting it down, and that's obviously worth a lot of gas. Thing is, Ret has been on 4 gas for a while, and 2 of them are going to be depleted not before long. And of course, I just prevented from getting this expansion down the bottom left. I've just taken 2 new expansions of his own, so he can pretty much keep this up longer than Ret can keep up his progressive waves of Ultralisks. You know that Ultralisks and Defilers combined cost actually more gas than it does to maintain that group of vessels, because with vessels, you just recharge them. You don't have to replace them too heavily. It's really just like 2 vessels every so often. Whereas Ultralisks, you got to keep building them in a constant stream if you want to overpower the Terran forces, and that is just not happening. And that's why Idra is really taking the lead here, killing a whole lot of Zerglings. Really, I think Ret's got a lot of minerals to play around with. He's not really going to be worried about the supply of minerals at this point, especially with expansion at the 3 o'clock, with plenty of minerals left, I believe. And a lot of plague there on those Marines. I guess Idra hasn't used that trick that we heard about from Mitosis yet, but maybe he hasn't had time to. Those medics running out of energy fairly quickly, but it's not really going to worry him too much. He's still going to have enough in the long run. And oh, Swarm going down in front of the expansion here, and maybe he'll go for the command center. Indeed, he's going for the command center. Idra would be wise to lift this off, or at least try and repair it. Yeah, he's lifting it off now. But you've got to feel that there wasn't quite enough Zerglings to take it out. Idra almost taking care of it, but all he really has to do is wait for his next lot of reinforcements. But indeed, where are the reinforcements? If Ret actually moves in there, the reinforcements are actually quite a while away. Ret could do some damage now if he moves in, but Ret just doesn't have enough. He really exhausted all of his supply of troops there to try and take out expansion, and he failed. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say. And all of his reinforcements will only make it there once Idra's reinforcements make it in. And Idra is set to really retake this now with tanks as well. I feel like Idra just needs to siege up some tanks around the cliffs at that 3 o'clock. Sorry, not the 3 o'clock, I'm talking about the 9 o'clock, 9:30. And block each of those ramps with SCVs and Marines, with tanks around either side, and maybe some missile turrets or vessels. Don't really need missile turrets, what am I talking about? Just tanks and Marines, and I think you'd be able to stop the guys, and indeed, this is the better play. That's what I'm talking about. And he just needs medics in there as well, so he's easily able to pummel those Ultras. He hasn't even gotten around to upgrading the tank's damage, which is something I see Idra occasionally do in this sort of long-term DBZ. But I think if he keeps his tanks set up like that, he can really block off the walls there. And I think Idra, maybe the reason he's not doing that is because he wants to push through and really seal the game by killing these expansions down here. I love the mines. Really good addition there, preventing all of those Zerg forces from steamrolling them. And unfortunately, when the Zerg forces come in the side like that, they're going to be hit by those mines, and the splash damage of the mines are really going to do a lot indeed. Wow, it's been a great game so far, a lot of action, and I think Idra really feeling confident now. He's got a lot of forces on the midfield. He's getting ready to either put some pressure on the Zerg expansions or just redeploy wherever he needs to. Oh man, you see that comsat there? He comsated the Zerg forces, easily able to move in with the vessels, and knows that the Zergs are going to do more damage to themselves than to his guys because they're just in range of each other with the radiate. Moves the tanks, and now he is not scared of those Ultralists at this point. Just waiting for them to come to the choke point, and then bam, moving back. That was a nice plague, by the way, very nice plague, but it's not going to do enough damage. Idra just moves back, and then the tanks shooting at the Zerglings while this is happening, picking off the Ultralisk. Good micro here, very good management. Don't know why he's sieging up. There's nothing left to kill. He's already dealt with anything. That's why he's sieging up, just to get some splash damage underneath the swarm. Very cool stuff. So yeah, we're dealing with a 3-base Terran with the natural mined out, sorry, the main base mined out, and Idra is aware of this expansion that Red has sneakily tried to take up here at the 2 o'clock, and it's not going to work. You know it's not going to work. Once Idra starts sort of putting a few more 5-bats into this combo, he knows that Ret's really running out of gas. He's not going to have enough gas to continue building the Ultralisks, and even if he does build Ultralisks, the vessels and tank combo is going to take him out. So all he's really dealing with at this point is Swarm and Zerglings, and obviously the counter to that is 5-bats, and that's really what's going to seal the game later on if we eventually run into that. So what has Red got left to defend? He's got 2 Ultralisks moving in, and he's got a lot of Zerglings. Again, here comes the Irradiate. Oh, just, man, every single time, Red just does not have an opportunity to move in there. And he's got that Mutalisk, I like that, but here you see, oh man, oh, this is sealing it. Not even afraid of the Swarm anymore. He's got so many 5-bats, and this is a crucial play. Look at these Zerglings gone down. That's a +3 to the damage on the 5-bats, which is equivalent of something like +8 or +16 or something. I have no idea what it is. That's 16 base damage, is it? Can't remember. All I know is that 5-bats just do an insane amount of damage to Zerglings when they've been upgraded. Oh, defense matrix on the SCV. That's brilliant. Oh man, watch this. Trying to get up the ramp, but there's a defense matrix on the SCV. Nice play, and totally stops any kind of harassment, destroyment, expansion destruction is what I meant to say on that front. And Idra keeps his expansion there. Isn't even bothering to give his command center a fresh coat of paint. And Ret, unfortunately, has stalled now. He's lost his newest expansion. Hasn't managed to expand at the bottom left either. He's had that expansion at the 3 o'clock going for some time now, but it's probably running out of gas. And if not, it's going to be the only gas guys are left available. And Idra obviously in a position to take it out. Idra looking very comfortable now. We've got, looks like Ret saved up for the 4 Ultralisks. They're going to try and move in here. And again, that defense matrix. Look, Idra can see what's going on. He's got that eBay over top of the Ultralisks. He's going to be able to move in with his vessels now. And here comes the Cloud, just chasing them down. He sees all of those drones moving over. He's going to be able to send down some Marines to take them out. And it's just a matter of catching up to them, totally wiping the gas expenditure off the face of the Earth here. And look at that, Idra's just got so many troops out in the midfield. He's going to be able to destroy it. And you've got so many drones sitting around for Red. He's just got no gas geysers to mine using them. And it's going to be all over. Defiler really has nothing to do except for Plague. He'd be better off using Plague rather than Dark Swarm at this point in time. Just given the huge number of upgraded infantry and tanks ready to take it. So here you go. And another few groups of Tier 3 Zerg troops ready to get radiated. Looks like Idra doesn't even bother. I'd be using Defense Matrix if I was him. Yeah, and there you go. Defense Matrix straight over on the tank. And bam, dead Ultralisk. You can now move through, take out the expansion, then move up to the top right, and you're done. So, very nice play there by Idra. Probably going to take this game out any minute now. I think Ret did well. Pretty good macro there by Ret, but he just couldn't quite overpower Idra in the late game. And I think Idra just really showing how much muscle he's got in this sort of play. Kind of surprised that Ret didn't go for any kind of sneaky mid-game or early-game tactic to give him some sort of a lead, or throw Idra off foot, make him play a game that was a bit more comfortable for him. But, you know, I guess he just wanted to try something. I'm not really sure whether this game was played before or after DreamHack. And there's the GG from Ret. Great game, guys, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this report. It's been a while since I did one, but there will be more StarCraft reports in future. Keep watching, guys, and obviously don't forget that I'm very much aware of what's going on with StarCraft 2 in the beta. I'm up to date with the news, so just thought I'd put that out there. I will post more about that later.